Hi everyone, Saskia here from Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue, and today I want to talk about senior guinea pigs. And a lot of people ask me about seniors and special care for seniors. And seniors, I love them. They're my favorite. I just love it. And yeah, they can come with a host of senior-specific issues.
The old pigs.
And problems. Yeah, my oldies.
Who's this?
Gosh, I forget his name. That's terrible. What's his name? Sam.
Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
I think I've asked like 10 times
He's
today.
a teddy, and he's lovely. He's a beautiful boy. He's about 4.5, I believe. So a few things. How do you know you have an older guinea pig if you're not sure of their age?
Yeah.
Generally, the nails will be thick. So if we can we see these nails for a
I made a
second?
video called How to Tell a
This is not a
Guinea Pig's age. I'll put a link to that video up there.
So have a quick look at these nails. You see how they're kind of relatively thin sharp and healthy looking. Okay.
How old's this? How old's that piggy?
He's like a year and a half.
About a year and a half. Okay.
And then let's look at Sam's nails. You see how thick they are.
Yes.
And kind of almost calcium.
And then there's this one
calcified.
funky nail.
This is a very funky nail. We're gonna trim that.
We see
real
this
good.
frequently. What? It's like it grows over the toe almost, or it goes into the.
Yeah. You know, it's almost like there was some kind of a damage there, and the nail just grows. Just like people, you have like drop something on your big toe,
Funky nail.
and you're gonna have a funky nail. Yeah.
That's all right.
So
No shame
it's
in
kinda
funky
like
nails.
that. So that's a good way to tell. It's the nails. And let me see your front nails real quick, buddy. I'm sorry. He wants to hear. Okay, here. Can we look at your nails while you eat? Yeah.
Let's
No,
look.
he's just not really having it.
Here, chew on me.
Now you can also tell the pad becomes a little thicker. The front pad becomes a little thicker than with the young pigs. I should really have a young pig next to him to show.
Oh, let me get the Bamba.
Let's get Bamba real quick.
He's a young pig,
Bamba's a young pig.
but he's full grown.
Who, Bamba?
Pretty much. Bamba? He's not full grown?
Yeah. He's about a year.
Okay.
Hi, Bamba. So let me see his front paw. Front paw. And that's kind of tough. And you want to turn him over just a little bit?
This way?
You see how it's nice
I'm trying,
and
guys.
pink, and it's not, there's no flaky really on the foot. Okay, so with older guinea pigs, you'll often find
that worked.
the
We saw it.
spur on the side.
Let's see.
They'll have more flaky pads. Oh, and
Oh, he's
look
got a
what
little
he's
bumble
got.
foot.
He's got a little bumble foot. And
Oh boy.
yeah, so, you know, and that develops when they get a little older. And you see here next to his paw, he's got like a little piece of kind of callousy.
That was a
I'm
good
sorry,
shot.
buddy. There. So that's one way of telling. Other way of telling is looking at their overall skeletal structure and muscle development
Yeah.
or underdevelopment. So if you look here, Scotty,
Yeah.
right here. Here, let me have some lettuce. So right here, you see how, and we used to call this like old piggy butt.
Yeah.
When you know, you see what I'm talking about, right? It's kind of okay. Can I have another?
But you know what? He feels pretty muscular compared to some skinny pigs.
No,
No,
not really, because you can tell here. You can totally pick out that butt.
Yeah.
See that?
It's just he's so fuzzy.
He's fuzzy, so you don't really can tell. But no, I'm talking about it's almost like a muscle atrophy that they develop.
Okay.
See this?
Yeah.
And that is usually an indication of arthritis as well, where they don't want to make
peeing.
that movement anymore. Oh, good job. And so these muscles kind of atrophy, and that's very telling of an older animal, and then also one that probably has arthritis.
Now, who's
We
this?
turn him around.
Lemur?
Emer.
Emer?
Put him here,
Lemur.
right next.
No, Emer.
And so you can see the difference in their. You can see the difference in the. You gotta just be quiet, buddy. This is still. He's not having it. Do you see the difference, Scott?
Yes.
Okay.
So
you see that
this
there's
is
a
like
muscle.
sticking
there's
out,
muscle tone
and
here.
that's
See?
more of a rounder
And there-
butt,
Yeah, there's
and
no
that-
more muscle tone there, and that's very typical for older piggies as well. You sometimes see it in a younger one when they're really emaciated, but generally speaking, you don't unless you're, it's a really older boy. So that's very telling. Then the teeth are very telling as well, because the teeth, and if you can show his teeth as well. So little baby young teeth look different than the bigger ones.
Yep. Look
So
at that.
you see how small these teeth still are, and
Little
usually
baby teeth.
when they get older, their teeth also start to just get a little thicker and bigger. So you can kind of And then you want to look all the way down at the root as well.
She's the expert.
Wow.
One-handed.
Yeah.
One-handed.
Every part of this
See how
is
there's
difficult.
food stuck in the bottom root as
Yeah.
well? So that happens to older pigs. So that's why I always check with older guinea pigs. And you know, it's not easy. It's not easy for me because I want to get this whole bottom lip down to the root. See that there's a food matter stuck there?
Yep.
So this is very typical in older piggies. So you really got to pull it all the way down to look at the root. And that's also a senior thing. So you want to watch with your seniors.
Okay.
Sometimes their teeth become much thicker as well. It's almost like what happened to that nail, you know, that we saw.
Yes.
It's almost like that's, you know, what happens to their teeth. They become like really thick and at the root, like really thick. And then often when that happens, they have tons of food stuck on the top and the bottom. So you always want to look, and I'm going to take that stuff that he has stuck there right in the gum line. I'm going to take that out.
And just scrape it out with a little dental pick.
Yeah, and I'm going to, you know, tell the owner to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
And then let's look.
So yeah, we've got about 3 minutes left of
Okay.
video time. So what's the most important things to talk about with senior pigs?
Arthritis is the most
Arthritis?
important thing.
Okay.
So we're turning him over and we're noticing. So let's see, this is my boy Casanova. Now,
Yeah, so we're looking at ankle
See?
thickness and mobility.
yeah, mobility is what we're looking at, and the thickness of the joints.
Yep.
So the easiest to tell. So look at the difference between these feet,
Yes.
the nails, and the joints. So this is how you can tell that this guy here is an older boy as well. And he definitely has arthritis. You can tell how thick the joint is here, as
Yeah.
opposed to like his joints are really nice and healthy. And
Does it
he has a
move?
lot of flexibility. And this one here, he has barely any movement. It's almost fused, this leg. Okay, buddy boo. It's almost fused. See that? So
Yes.
this has a little more mobility, but this one does not at all. It's completely fused, as opposed to show his nice flexible joint again.
Yeah.
This is what it's supposed to look like. So, yeah. So that's kind of the main things about the...
So does that hurt him?
Yes. Yeah, it does. It's painful. It's arthritis, and that's why they get the muscle atrophy, because they don't want to walk so much anymore.
So what's that? CBD?
Yeah, it's amazing. I just did a video about CBD. I'll put a link as to where you can get it. We have it in our Amazon and in our eBay store.
So you can get it even like if in Europe, like if you're overseas, you can still order it from us?
From the eBay, yes, and we actually have the listings directly in the UK.
The UK listings. Okay.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Skinny. Older guinea pigs get skinny. No matter how much they eat, they will lose weight. He is not that bad, but you also can't really see so good because he's so furry. But usually you can really feel the ribs and you can feel the butt, like this here that I'm
Yeah.
doing right now. You can't really so easily find it on a healthier animal.
Yep.
So the fact that I can just point it out real quick and say, oh, right here, this is it, bony butt.
Bony
so
butt.
that is very typical. They start losing lots of weight when and they eat like crazy, but they just don't put the weight on. So a lot of people go to the vet because they're really concerned about their guinea pig. But if you know the age of the piggy, and you know it's an older pig and she's eating good, but just losing weight and not putting on any weight,
Yeah.
regardless, then that's normal. Just know
It's
that.
okay.
Had a person come this morning who said that. They went to the vet because the piggy was losing weight, and the vet didn't mention the age, and you know,
Yeah.
it's just kind of, yeah.
Could
Anyway.
you try to supplement with like rolled oats or things to help them gain weight? Or?
You know, I always feed my seniors extra food.
Extra
Just
food.
If they want to eat it, I'm gonna feed them. So whatever it is, if they like the oats, if they like the pea flakes, if they like extra, whatever it is, I give it to them.
Spoil those old piggies.
Spoil them, because you don't want them to lose more weight. So you really just want to up the food intake so that they can hopefully maintain a healthy weight.
Okay.
And I think that's about it you really need to know about seniors.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
And lots
Then
of vitamin C, lots of vitamin C rich foods.
okay. Well, we'll just spend the next 20 seconds looking at Sam, and there's some other videos that you can click on, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. That way, you'll know when the next video comes out. Thanks, Sas.